Is industrial machinery/components a good career path? Industrial machinery may not be the most glamorous job out there. It's certainly not as easy as sitting behind a desk, but if you work hard and stick with it, you could have an exciting and rewarding career in industrial machinery/components. What is industrial machinery/components? An industrial machine is something that helps people make things. It can be used for lots of different jobs like making cars or making cookies. Machines have parts that work together to do their job, and those parts are called industrial machinery. Machines need special pieces called parts in order for them to work. Is industrial machinery/components good career path? Yes, a career in industrial machinery/components is really great. Industrial machinery mechanics are people who fix machines that are used in factories. If you want to be an engineer, then one type of engineering job is working on machines like the ones found in factories. You would work on things like fixing the machine when it breaks or just making sure everything is running smoothly. When you are an industrial mechanic, you have lots of jobs. You read the manual for the machine to learn how it works. And sometimes you need to test the machine to make sure that everything is working properly. How do I get started in industrial machinery/components? Some jobs that make machines need people who have gone to school for many years in order to learn how to do the job well. Engineers and designers have the most schooling, but even if they don't go to school, their education helps them stand out when applying for jobs. If you want a job that makes machines, then you might have to go to school too. So why should I get an industrial machine operator job? Machine operators are people who make things happen. Sometimes they need to help other people make sure they have what they need to finish their job on time. Components industry? Some of the skills that industrial machinery manufacturers require are: the various skills you'll use vary depending on the machinery you are working with. Most people working in a technical capacity start at around $40,000 to $50,000 per year, but with experience and good educational background could earn up to $80,000 per year. The highest paid people work as engineers and account for about 11% of total earnings. High-paying jobs in industrial machinery/components industry. One of the jobs that these engineers do is designing robots for cars or for food production plants like fast food restaurants. In the automation field, automation engineers use technology to help people design new things. They also develop ways for different machines to talk with each other so they can work together. A powertrain engineer deals in the automotive industry and designs cars, motorcycles, and commercial trucks. 4. Research and development engineer. Development and research engineers can bring their analytical and imaginative skills to help create new industrial methods and products. When you're working on a big project, sometimes you need to get help from other people who know more about different things than you do. For example, if you're an engineer and you need someone who knows about how something works really well, then you might ask someone who's really good at research and development, R&D, for help. What is the demand in the industrial machinery/components field? They predict that there will be an extra 10% of jobs available by the end of this decade because people are always building things. That means you have lots of choices when it comes to what kind of job you want. All of which brings me to conclude that the work environment in this industry is relatively safe. It may not have always been this way. But, in a way, it's a secure job because of how few work hazards there are and the low rate of injuries. Hence, if you decide to embark on a career in industrial machinery and components, you should not hesitate to do so. Whether or not you're sure that industrial machinery and components are what you want to do, your next step is to develop some practical skills. Regardless of what directions your education takes you, keep researching how much money various careers pay and come up with some good numbers. So that once it comes time to make decisions about college and work, things will be more straightforward for you.